Let me introduce to you a once in a lifetime opportunity to embark on a journey to Madagascar. Your unforgettable experience will last from July 5th till July 15th and will begin with a departure time from SFO at 2 p.m. on July 3rd. This is a long ways away from California, so bear with the heavy travels because the destination is going to be totally worth it. On the way there, you'll have layovers in Frankfurt and Addis Ababa, finally arriving in Antananarivo, the capital of Madagascar, on July 5th. You will then travel to two more cities before returning here for your flight back on July 13th at 1:05 a.m., for the round trip total being $1,820.68. You will then take a 19-minute taxi costing $6 to the five-star Hotel Carlton, and you will stay in an executive room for 3 nights with the cost being $88 per night. After this really long day of travels, almost 2 whole days, you can take the rest day to admire the Carlton's gardens, pools, as well as their well-loved spa. Bright and early the next morning, you will go on a $235 all inclusive tour that will pick you up from the Carlton and take you to many gorgeous places such as the Lemurs Park, the Lily Waterfall, and the geysers of Anna Valori. Here on the first day, you can shower in these limestone geysers and watch the beautiful waterfalls and canoe in them. That night, you will stay in the Eucalyptus Hotel, which is paid for by the tour, and eat dinner in an outdoor French patio that is only 7 minutes away by taxi, costing $3. On the second day of the tour, you'll get to explore the land of the lemurs and learn more about the endangered species such as the mouse, dwarf, hairy-eared, and southern flat-tailed lemur. Then you can come back to the Carlton and get dropped off, but then you'll take a 2 minute taxi away for dinner at a vegetarian French restaurant. The adventure continues the next morning to the city of Andesibe, 2 hours away by taxi, costing $45. You will check into the Mantadia Lodge and spend time in their infinity pool, paying $160 for one night. That day, you will eat lunch at a vegetarian hut within the forest, taking a $2 taxi there and back. On day 3, you get the chance to explore the Andesibe National Park, filled with one of a kind chameleons and frogs that can't be found anywhere else in the world. A local guide can give you entry for just $7. That night, you can also go for a night walk and see all the nocturnal frogs come out. On day 4, you'll take a taxi to Toamasima and stay in a bungalow for $14 a night for 3 nights. In the morning, you will visit Fort Manda, which is a $1 tour that teaches you about the history of the fort built for King Radama I, with all of the fort walls being made of coral and eggs. For dinner, you will take a $14 taxi to Ocean 501 and then head back to the bungalow. On day 5, you will get to go on a guided tour of the Canal des Bangales. Locals will pick you up and drop you off as you spend your day canoeing across this man made river that used to promote trade in the past. You can take a $1 taxi to get crepes, tasting the fusion between Asian and French culture. On day 6, you can pay $5 to go on a tour of the Ivaloina National Park. This trail includes a zoo as well as many ongoing agricultural projects and education funds surrounding palm oil. After a full day of the tour, you'll return at 7 p.m. for a nice dinner at El Dorado Bar, getting a taste of that American food that you must miss so much. On day 7, you can start your journey back with a $100 taxi back to Antananarivo. Your flight is later in the day at 4:45, so you can spend the day doing some last-minute souvenir shopping at the Analakali market. The total cost of this trip ended up being $1,025 because most of the activities were hikes and nature-based and completely free. The currency difference here also adds to the price difference. After this trip, you will have $2,035 left out of your $3,000 budget. I would totally suggest considering the visit because there's nothing else like Madagascar.